Yep, so this is our first coding class in which we will learn about the primitive data types, if else, loops, and data structures. So, first, if I talk about the primitive data types, then these are the things which we are getting in our coding where we can store our some things. For example, so primitive data types are of five types. First is integer, where we can store any integer values. Then we have float type, where we can store any float numbers like numbers which contains decimal. Then we have string, where we can store any English words, for example car, bike, something like this. And then we have characters, where we can store a single char, for example A, B, any type of this. This can also contains any special characters, for example exclamation mark or a slash, something like this. Okay. And then we have the boolean. So here we can store the true or false. So if we run this, we will get output like this. So to get the output, we will use the cout. So this is our the primitive data types. And if we talk about the if else, so these are used to basically define any conditions. For example, if I want something like this, if a equals to 10, so which is the true statement, so we get output as yes, a is 10, else cout no. So and if I comment out this line, then what we will get as output. See, because a is 10, so this if condition is true, so we get output as a equals to 10. Suppose if I update this a to 6, then this condition will be false, so we get answer as no. So wherever in our coding, if we want to introduce some kind of conditions, if suppose like if this thing is true, then this thing can be done, otherwise this thing can be done. So that type of thing can be achieved by if else. And the third thing is loop. So loop are basically a code by which we can achieve the multiple tasks. For example, if I want to write 5 times hello, so one way is to do like this and then copy this line, paste. So I can do this, but we can do this because it is only 5 times. But if I want this to be the 1000 times, then it is not feasible that I can copy a line and then write it 1000 times. So in our coding we have something as loops. So what we can do, so basically we have 3 types of loop, but I will show you only one type, that is for and I equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. And then here I move this line. And then if I run this command, then we get 5 times hello. And similarly, if I want 100 times, I can simply write it 100 and then see. So loop makes the life much more easier to basically do some repetitive tasks. And for example, if I want to print the natural numbers from 0 till 100, so I can write this line. So it will print all the numbers from 0 to 100 like this. So the basic syntax of for loop is for initial value and then colon, then a condition. and then the increment or decrement, or in our basic terms we can say that as steps. Okay, and then here our code comes. So in the above example we take I as the initial value as 0, and then we put a condition. So until and unless the condition is true, this piece of code will run, and once the condition is not fulfilled or it exceeds the condition, then the loop will break. So that's the basic concept of loop. Okay, and we similarly we have another very famous loop which is known as a while loop. So there what we can do, we first need to assign a value, and then we will do while I less than 100, and then do like this, out hello, and if I comment out this, you can see what is the output. So this is the basic syntax of while loop. So here we first need to initialize, and then condition, and then code, and also a step function. Steps, basically it's an increment or decrement, like this. So every time, so what will happen in the first time, I will say I is 0, then it will check yes it is true, it will print, and then I plus plus. So these things, that's the syntax of while loop. So if I run this, hopefully it will run. Like this. So these are basically the basic concept. You can learn more about from any online platforms like Geeks for Geeks or any other platform. But yeah, these are the basic concept. And from the next class we will learn about the data structures. So just to give you a hint, in data structures we get as a array, list, map, dictionary, trees, and more advanced like the DB and the graphs and all. So we will go till there, but in the next class. So hopefully you enjoyed my class. See you in the next class. Bye.